possess them. They're going to be possessions in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they should take them captives. So it goes past just servitude like a butler. This is actually slavery, taking them captives, right? Who captives they were, weren't we slaves? And they should rule over their oppressors. When you rule over somebody, they're your slave. That's true wealth. That's what it truly means to be blessed, having a slave. So that's the way it's supposed to be, but they hate us for that. And guess what? You bringing out that truth, these other camps are going to hate you, the ones that say all nations can be saved. So you got to know what you're dealing with. You got hate coming from both ways, just like Yahweh Shai did. The other nations hearing that's going to make them hate you. And these other brothers that woke up to the truth, that know they Israelites, these other camps, they going to hate you. Just like Yahweh Shai. Then he have, Jews that hated him, the wicked Pharisees and scribes. And then he had the other nations that hated him too. You got to know what you're getting into, man. This is serious. Here, this is very, very, very good precept right here. Very, very good precept right here. Psalms 40, verse 7. It says, "Then I said, lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me." A lot of these camps, they don't come in the volume of the book. They want to teach the sweet stuff in the mouth, but not the stuff that's going to be bitter in the belly. They don't teach the whole Bible. They don't go into the prophecies, and they can't break down the prophecies. It says, "I delight to do thy will, oh my God." You ain't going to never hear them bring out Luke 19 and 27. You ain't never going to really hear them going to the book of Obadiah that much. Isaiah 34, Isaiah 63. They ain't going to go into those scriptures that much. They're not coming in the volume of book because they want to please the people. They want to be loved. They want to be loved by the people, not hated for the Lord's namesake. It says, "I have preached righteousness in a great congregation. Lo, I have not refrained my lips, O Lord, thou knowest. I have not hid my righteousness within my heart. I have not declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation. Withhold not thou thy tender mercies from me, O Lord. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continue to preserve me." So he said he has not withheld or not hid the full truth of the Lord, paraphrasing it. And that leads me to Matthew chapter 24, verse 8. "All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and should kill you, and ye should be hated of all nations for my name's sake." They don't want to be hated of all nations for the Lord's name's sake, man. And you got to know what you get into when you come into this truth, and you start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, calling yourself an Israelite. You're going to be hated. I don't know what these camps be thinking, man. You think you just going to preach the truth, and you're going to know that you're Israelites, and in the other nations, you're going to, pull the hand out to them, and they're going to not hate you, and you're not going to be hated, and they just going to say, "Look, we hate those guys over there, but these Israelites over here, we ain't going to hate them." When has that ever happened, man? We like these guys over here. We not going to persecute them. Is that what you think is going to happen? Because if you do, man, you don't know what you're getting into. The man of the Lord going to be persecuted and hated. You just can't, there's no way around it. It says, "Then many shall be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another." You think you're not going to be delivered up, man, during the time of Jacob's trouble? Just because you was preaching good things to the nations and sweet things out your lips? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. They finna cut the lights off on everybody, even their own people. When you ain't got no water, man, you ain't got no electricity in the city, that's persecution. You could die. Ain't nobody gonna care when all hell break loose. There's no police force and they out here running around like the forever purge. Ain't nobody gonna care. Oh, you was an Israelite and you would say that all nations can make it? Okay, leave him alone. They're not gonna care, bro. They gonna round your ass up, put you on a bus, and take you to FEMA camp. Just because you know you an Israelite and you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why I've been bringing out these precepts to show you that the problem is that you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is a bad thing into them. That takes away their power. So that's why they're gonna persecute you. Just by you an Israelite and trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why I pulled Judas 5 for, Esther 3 for. It says, And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall, there it goes again, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. Just like Matthew chapter 10. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto the nations, and then shall the end come. So that's how we know the end is coming. But it says, he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You got to endure to the end. You got to know what you're getting into. These guys, they don't want to teach the truth, and they going to hate you because they want to be liked by all the other nations. But all these other people already hate you for speaking the truth. So you got it coming from both ways, just like Yahweh Shai did. Your own people and the other nations, man. It's sick. Let's end off with this. If I can find it. Is that 1 John chapter 2? Verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. This is why you're not supposed to love the world, neither these people that's in the world, man. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. The world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doesn't the will of God abideth forever. So it says, love not the world, man. And you got to know that when you come into this truth, man. Yeah, I like cars. You like women. You might have a favorite dish that's a clean dish to eat. But you're not supposed to love those things over this truth. This is supposed to be your first love. Even over your women, even over your children, even over the little wealth that you got. Some brothers like sports. This is supposed to be your first love, man. So you got to know what you're getting into. You got to, when you come into this truth, you got to be ready to put this on Front Street. This is what you live for now. Brothers out here trying to start businesses and 10-year goals and stuff like that. When somebody asks you, what's your goal? You're supposed to say, something on the lines of to be the elect, the hopeful elect. To be a servant of the Lord. Be a slave for the Lord. That's the only thing that I'm focused on. That's my main focus. So brothers got to deal with that when they come into the truth and got to understand that, man. Know what you're getting into. So with that, I'm going to say salvation to the elect. Shalom. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders. Peace, blessings, and honors to all the brothers in this truth. It's the brother Kadash.